The Grizzlies have went and made a perfect signing for their summer league roster when they reached out to Ace Baldwin, former Penn State guard, to help them with the summer league. Hi everybody, I'm Tristan Harlan, excited to be back with you for another episode of Grizzlies Digest as we talk all things Memphis Grizzlies news, rumors, trades, signings, all the good things. But nonetheless, it's around the time to talk about Summer League as the draft chapter is over, and now we're on to the Summer League. We'll see some of the prospects for the Memphis Grizzlies look to etch their name as they work towards getting a final roster spot. But before we begin, I want to remind everybody that 93.8% of you are not subscribed, and the 6.2% of you that are subscribed, I'd like to say thank you. So, if you like what you see, like what you hear, want to be involved and talk all things Memphis Grizzlies, make sure you're clicking that subscribe button down below. It's the big red button. We're on the quest for 1,000 subscribers, so hey, it's everybody's favorite price, free 99. So make sure you're clicking that subscribe button. One of these days, I will get my own catchphrase right, ladies and gentlemen. Just bear with me. But yeah, so the Grizzlies went and signed Ace Baldwin Jr. out of Penn State, a guard, with their summer league contract deal. Now also for Ace Baldwin, he's also expected to sign a European deal either next week or following the summer league. But either way, congrats to him for getting the contract. Now, talking about his stats a little bit, and you see he originally was at VCU before he transferred to Penn State to follow his head coach. And this guy, he's scoring good. I mean, for a career, he averaged 12 points a contest. His rebound numbers are good. 5.8 assists, 2.4 steals, 2.2 personal fouls a game, 3 turnovers. I mean, they look great. They look fantastic for the summer league. Again, I talked about this earlier, but the Grizzlies right now have an overabundance at the guard position. So while I don't think Baldwin's going to be a guy that's going to make the final roster just due to the overabundance at the guard position, I do think maybe this is a guy down the line that could make a splash on an NBA roster or a G League team or something like that, because, I mean, his stats don't lie. His stats show he's a good player. I watched a little bit of his tape prior to getting on here and talking about him, and again, I was impressed with how he played the game. But with the Grizzlies, they just have an overabundance of guards, so it's kind of hard to say, yeah, this guy would be a great fit for the Grizzlies because we've got Scottie Pippen Jr., Ja Morant, Cedric Howard, Javon Small, and all these guys that, you know, were either drafted by the Grizzlies, signed by the Grizzlies, or so on and so forth, that are just ahead. And again, it's just it sucks that the Grizzlies aren't signing anything other than a guard right now. I'll just put it to you that way. Now, I know sooner or later we'll see the remainder of the Summer League roster get signed, and we'll dive into that as it progresses. And then the Summer League starting just right around the corner, I believe on July 10th is when it officially starts, the NBA 2K26 Summer League live from Las Vegas. But you know, going back to Ace, I mean, he's not a bad player by any means necessary. I mean, we talk about his stats, and you see him right here for this past collegiate season: 14 points, 2.8 rebounds, 7.1 assists, which was good for 6th in the country at one point, or as they finished, and he shot just shy of 38% with 37.7. Now, again, looking at this guy on paper, former all Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year, former all Big Ten Defensive Team Selection. I mean, this guy has defensive intangibles, but again, for the Summer League, it's a great signing. Now, the Summer League, some people think it doesn't matter. Other people love the Summer League and what it means to the NBA and what it means to the Memphis Grizzlies and every other NBA team that people may be a fan of, because it's your first chance to see your prospects really shine in a game-like atmosphere. So you see, hey, yeah, this guy was super good in college, but now that he's in the Summer League, he's just not playing well. The game's not translating. Or, hey, you've got a high-caliber first-round pick that you're excited to see in your team's uniform finally suiting up in the summer league. Now, we have seen it over the years where some players that are drafted very high, they elect to not play in the summer league due to injury concerns, wanting to preserve their bodies, which totally understandable. I mean, I think Ja Morant was one example. He didn't play in the summer league. I think Jaren Jackson Jr. didn't play in the summer league neither. If he did, he maybe only played 1 or 2 games. But from the aspect of a fan and from the aspect of somebody who loves the Grizzlies and has been watching the Grizzlies his entire life, I love the summer league. I mean, during the summer, the finals were over, basketball's over. Yeah, you got the WNBA on, and you watch that every other day. But to see your team and the team's prospects that they drafted, that they signed in as an undrafted free agent, to see them perform at a high level, that's where all bets are off. Now, I'm not telling you guys that the Memphis Grizzlies Summer League team is better than the Memphis Grizzlies regular season roster team, but the Summer League has been kind to the Memphis Grizzlies. Now, of course, a number of years ago, the Memphis Grizzlies actually won the Summer League championship with Brandon Clark on the roster and guys like that. And if you see me look into the sideways, I do apologize. My dog's over there kind of going crazy, so I'm kind of making sure she's not doing anything that can, so she's not getting hurt or anything. But the Summer League is a point and a staple of the offseason that shows who's going to do what. I mean, Cedric Coward, he's already said that he's going to play and that he's going to do his best to get on the floor and suit up for the Grizzlies Summer League roster. Now, Javon Small has a chance to show he belongs with the team. And then again, Baldwin Jr., he's another guy that's going to be coming in, playing a guard spot. Possibly will be getting anywhere from 8 minutes to 12 minutes a contest, depending on how they want to do that rotation. But the biggest thing for Grizzlies fans when it comes to Baldwin is, I mean, as we go back and we look at his stats, I mean, the guy is a double-digit scorer. He's a double-digit scorer in the aspect of he's getting at least 10 points, and he's also finding teammates for an assist, because last season he had just over 7 assists a game, so in some contests maybe even more. But, and again, stats don't tell the full story. The full story that's told is when you watch guys on the court and see how they cut and where their feet placement is and what role are they going to play in an offensive system, so that, yeah, you may be the first guy to touch the ball as soon as the ball crosses half court, but are you the guy that's going to set up your team for an extra bucket? Or are you the guy that's going to set up your team for an easy 2 points or 3 points? Or are you the guy that's going to sit in the corner and wait for the ball, so you're drawing some defenders out to the corner to leave a wide open lane for your guys to crash into? Now, I don't have any concern with him not missing or not playing any summer league games, because I mean, he seems pretty consistent in the games played and games started during his collegiate career. I mean, looking at this, I don't think he missed a game that he started. But I mean, he's a workhorse. He's again shooting just about 34%, 33% from the 3-point land. Shooting guys, the shooting the Grizzlies love. I love a good shooter, but again, we go back to the conversation of, and maybe it's just a whole video, I need to make it just break down everything. But speaking of, if you guys want to see that, drop it in the comments. Just drop the comment guard friendly and we'll do it. I'll put it to you that way. Drop the title guard friendly in the comments and I'll come back and I'll make a deeper dive into the Memphis Grizzlies guards and, where it keep or non-keep. I'll put it to you that way. But the Summer League and the regular season roster, two completely different beasts, and I want everybody to understand that. Just because you play for the Summer League squad doesn't mean you're going to get a full-time contract, or it doesn't mean you're going to get a 2-way or a 10-day or anything of that nature, because, again, Summer League is for these guys who didn't get drafted or these guys who did get drafted to shine, show these scouts that they made the right call in saying, let's get this prospect here, let's get this prospect there. So I think overall for Ace, his number one priority should be to stay healthy, because, again, if he's signing a European contract soon, then doesn't want to risk injury, doesn't want to risk that opportunity going up in smoke. But the number two opportunity should be to ball out, because let me tell you, if this guy goes to the Summer League and he balls out, and I'm saying if he averages 15 a game, maybe even 10 assists, or not 10 assists, but 10 steals because he's a defense guy, and he shows that he can hustle and get the ball to their playmakers. Let me tell you, this guy may end up getting another roster spot on a different team. Not the Grizzlies, but he may be getting a seventh man contract with somebody that needs a guard that may not have as many guys that can play the one or the two, so that he can come in, play his style of ball, help a team win games, and progress his career that way. Because, I mean, yeah, having a star on your summer league team is cool, but again, the summer league is all about talent, all about prospects showcasing what they can do given the opportunity. So instead of him going to sign a European contract or going to play overseas, he may play so well he gets a contract from an NBA roster and gets probably 10-ish minutes a game, works his way up, possibly is a starter on an NBA team in the next 5 to 10 years. And hey, some team may find their next star point guard in the summer league this year. Who's to say they don't? But again, time will tell. I'm excited for the summer league. Make sure you guys are hitting the subscribe button for Grizzlies Digest, because we will have more summer league content as the games get going and, results are tallied and stats are, whatever, and moves are made with free agency and everything like that. So again, I want to remind everybody that 93.8% of you guys are not subscribed. And again, if you like what you see, like what you hear, like to talk about the Memphis Grizzlies, hit that subscribe button. It's everybody's favorite price, free 99. See, I didn't do it last video, and I was waiting to see if anybody was going to comment about it, but nobody did. Kind of hurt my feelings. I'm just kidding, no, it didn't. But I'm going to keep doing it again anyways, because I like saying it. It's kind of funny. But again, if you guys want the deeper dive into the guards and all that, who's possibly can stay, who possibly can go, make sure to comment that in the comment section. But again, everybody, thank you so much for watching this episode of Grizzlies Digest. I'm Tristan Harlan. The summer league's right around the corner, as I mentioned, so be sure to look out for that and more videos from Grizzlies Digest.